All right, let's get this next match started right now.
You must be stupid.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit, sponsored by Boneyard Beer.
What is that he's got with him?
Introducing first, from Mexican Samoa, weighing in at 235 pounds, he is the Big Ugly J.D. Bishop.
Right out the gate.
Yep.
That's what you do. That's how you do it.
A little Pearl Harbor job. I mean, that's what you got to do when the guy's carrying a 2x4 with barbed wire on it. Now, the referee didn't confiscate that, I'll never know.
It's madness, it's bedlam, it's chaos here. POW Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, we are kicking things off with a big grudge match. Malcolm Phlex wasting no time in assaulting the Big Ugly.
Uh-oh.
The fight, oh my goodness, face first into that square ring post goes Phlex.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've had more fights with the man right there in white, Big Ugly, than anybody in professional wrestling. For me, not saying him, but I can tell you this right now, the worst thing you probably could have done was jump him from behind. It's only going to aggravate him. Exactly.
I'm going to ask Jeremy, is Big Ugly the toughest or one of the toughest you ever faced?
I'm going to tell you this right now. He's top two, and one of them is sitting. One of them I work for, I can tell you right now. And that's Vinny Massaro. But yes, Big Ugly is the toughest, one of the toughest opponents I've ever faced in my entire life.
Oh my goodness. And the story of Big Ugly J.D. Bishop can be read in the scars in his forehead and on his body.
Correct.
He has wrestled countless matches. He is one of the stalwarts of professional wrestling on the West Coast.
And now,
oh, look at that. Oh, now that's something I hadn't seen before. He snapped that middle rope back right into the yam bags.
That was kind of genius.
That was crafty right there.
That was something befitting a veteran, kind of like Big Ugly. Look at the strength of Malcolm Phlex coming down with that stalling suplex.
You guys got quite the blue chipper in the family right here.
Oh, yeah.
Not even a 2 count. Ugly is a very tough individual. It will take more than that. But you see, this is Big Ugly, his first singles match back in a long time.
Since his injury.
9 months or so with an arm injury. He's taking them out of action.
Well, he's had a lot of time to focus in on his kiddies.
That is true, but now Phlex, representing the Massaro family, has been tasked with taking out Big Ugly once and for all. Vinny Massaro wants as few distractions as possible as he continues his reign as POW Pro Wrestling Champion. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful agility by Phlex.
Right in the kisser.
Coming up with that big old drop kick. And right now, Phlex has got Ugly where he wants him.
Going back to work on that arm.
Back in the work of the previously injured arm.
Smart.
Took longer to heal than originally expected. A number of setbacks made the time off longer than it was originally
planned. You know
planned.
what that means? Something else is going on in there.
Well, when Phlex is done, he can go back to the doctor and figure out what went wrong the first time.
Oh, we can see here he's really tweaking that, really bending it around his leg. That can cause a lot of pressure on the forearm, on the radius. Pop the elbow out of socket if he kept it up. And look at this, going back to the arm. That big attack.
Those big shoulders. Malcolm Phlex.
I'll tell you something, it might not be the prettiest right now, but I'm going to tell you, when you have an injured body part, you go after it, and you stay on it.
Well, ain't nobody ever won on style points.
No. Look at this. Oh, you see Ugly, he tried to come back with that suplex, but the arm is already injured. So it appears that Flex's game plan might be working.
I didn't make money.
Whoa!
Nice. I didn't make money on style points.
That was a very high leap by Phlex, and then coming down with that single arm takedown into the knees. Very impressive. Phlex clearly having a game plan here, coached well by the Massaro family. I'm sure you and Bubba, Jeremy, I'm sure you guys give him a pretty good scouting report.
We've stayed up all night discussing ways to attack this.
Big Big Ugly fighting not just for his own honor, but also the honor of his son, Titus Alexander. You saw many months ago the Sicilian street fight that saw Vinny gain the POW Pro Wrestling Championship at Titus's expense while Ugly was forced to watch. I'm sure you find that very amusing.
Well, I do. I'm going to tell you, it's been a non-stop party ever since. I'll tell you.
Oh, look at that. Cranking back of that arm there, pulling on the
it's a tricep.
Tricep as well, I'm sorry. I was about to call it the tripod.
I know you were, but it's okay. It's kind of the same thing.
Right back on that.
Great action here on POW Pro Wrestling, here on Wrestling with Regret, as Malcolm Phlex continues. Oh my goodness, you can see the pain etched in the face of Big Ugly.
It is.
Being attacked every which way.
Right now I'm chopping Ugly for chopping the crud out of me back there. Got to give him back.
I mean, seeing him in this kind of state must feel cathartic for you in some way, Jeremy.
It is. Hey, let me tell you something.
What a spine buster!
Never mind. I don't need to say
5
anything.
minutes gone.
This man is an absolute freak of nature.
I mean,
I was about ready to give you this whole spiel, and then that beautiful thing happened.
He had him up above the top rope.
I mean, that spine buster tells a greater story than you could, Jeremy. No offense.
Exactly. No, none taken.
The strength, the quick twitch maneuver of Phlex to get him up there, and the height that he brought him down. Very impressive.
There it is. Totally go back to that. But that's not. You gotta stay on him, man. Stay on him.
That's right. Phlex needs to remain aggressive here. Don't give Ugly any opportunities because the crafty veteran.
High risk maneuver for Ugly.
Whoa!
Oh!
That was a good quick thinking by Phlex there to take him down. Whatever Ugly was thinking did not work the way he expected.
I know what he was thinking.
Oh, but look at this.
I'm sure now Ugly's just thinking, I wish I was a little bit younger.
Oh, you might be right. He's got him in a single leg crab now, does Malcolm Phlex.
There he goes. He got to the armpit now.
That's right. The extra cinch in there, putting pressure on the ankle, on the shin, on the kneecap, and on the lower back especially.
Bust it. Take him out.
There you go, grabbing the ropes. Does Ugly. You know, I think people don't appreciate the struggle it takes to reach a bottom rope like that for a rope break. When you're being bent back in 8 different ways.
Especially with a guy the size of Malcolm Phlex, the one bending you.
That's the whole thing. He's the damage is done, you can tell.
Big Ugly's return to wrestling action could lead to another hiatus if Phlex has his way and continues to dominate the way he's been.
If he wants to keep coming up here to Oregon, stuff like this is going to happen to him.
Now a match like this,
Oh, now wait a minute. Malcolm Phlex grabbing the Ugly stick.
Oh.
Well,
Jeremy, I know you're very well acquainted with that weapon.
There's DNA. There's my DNA's all over that stick.
The Ugly stick. And Phlex looking pretty confident with it, like he's held it before. But I mean, you're going against the master with it right now. Now hang on,
Benji's not going to allow this to happen.
Worth pointing out, this is not a no DQ match.
Right?
Well, I don't know that he's so much going for the win just to try to hurt Ugly.
Hang on. 2, no. Wait a minute, now Bubba Blanchard, what's he doing there?
What are you talking about? Who, where?
He just grabbed the Ugly stick.
I'm like trying to get that weapon out of here.
Yeah, Bubba's just trying to take law and order.
Say to yourself, it's not a no DQ match.
But now you see here, Phlex. I don't think he was expecting Bubba to be out here. You can see the body language. He's
it changed. It changed drastically.
Doesn't seem to appreciate that. Wait a minute! Whoa!
Oh.
Now he gets it off. Now he gets that Hurricane Rana. This could be the best chance Ugly has.
What's going on? What's Bubba doing now?
There's some communication going on. Wait a minute. Now Bubba bringing in the chair, and again, this is not a no disqualification match. This is not a weapons match.
He's just going to get a seat so he can get a better view.
That's what I was thinking.
You always assume the worst of everyone, Zane.
Sorry.
He just wanted to sit out here like Lord Jonathan
But now look
Boyd
at
used
this.
to.
What's Bubba doing on the apron then? He can find a better seat than that. And he's going, oh, look at this. He's grabbing Ugly. Now look out.
Okay, well, I really can't deny this.
Wait a minute. Oh! Miscommunication has Phlex decking Bubba, and I don't think Phlex is too concerned about it. DDT!
Oh. That's a neck snap DDT. I mean,
that stunned him. You can see his eyes glazed over. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The match is going to be ruled a disqualification. And now look at this, the Bash Bros, Dave Turner and Chris Ross. Chasing two members of the Massaro family out. The match is over and Ugly's declared the winner, but has the damage been done?
Here is your winner by disqualification, Big Ugly J.D. Bishop.
Hey, sure looks like a winner.
Be stupid.
Flat on his back.
I'll tell you what, they may have accomplished their mission in taking Big Ugly out. He looks pretty worse for wear.
I'm just gonna ask a real question right now. Yeah, I understand my brother came out. Didn't quite go the way it was planned, but what are these two doing in the ring right now?
I'm not sure. I know they have history with you and they got something to say about that. We'll have to wait and see what happens there, but Big Ugly,
Ain't that cute?
it's a moral victory, but you gotta believe he wanted to put him away for a win. We'll be right back with more action on POW Pro Wrestling here on Wrestling with Regret.